Alright, so today we're going to be starting at the empty garage because I have to unload my truck because a package came in for me. So I'm going to unload all this junk to my garage since I have nowhere to put it really. Well, a few of these things belong here. It's not all junk. So got to move this because the package I'm getting take up most of my room. So I'll get this unloaded, and I think when you see me next I'll be picking up my package. Hi Zach. Hello. Anyway, so what happened while I was unloading everything from my box? Okay, so I let my buddy borrow my garage for a couple days. And when he had his car in there, he got it so hot that the exhaust drippings, or whatever, frost or whatever, dripped off his car and then froze onto the ground. And every time I go to my garage since then, I have stubbed my foot on it.
You haven't thought of like scraping it off?
Oh, every time I've been to the garage, it's like 2 seconds, so it's like not enough time, right? So anyway, I was unloading I threw everything out and I was bringing the first pieces into the garage, which is just some wood, and I cranked my left foot so hard against it that I actually finally broke it off of the ground. And I'm wearing steel toes, and that's my bad toe on that one.
Yeah.
Oh, that hurts so bad. Now that that pain is gone, the arch of my foot though. Well, enough of me rambling, I guess. Might as well go pick up this package that I had.
Yeah.
150 for the wing, 400 in gas to get there and back. That is junk.
Oh no!
How do you
Really?
like that, eh?
Did it break on the way?
No, it broke while I was taking it off the car. They fucking glued it on with some sort of sticky shit.
Well,
And I was digging and digging and digging, and I was down. I had it fucking peeled off. You can see where I was prying on it. I chipped it here, eh? I was just on the last little tiny bit, and just the last piece of it fucking snapped.
Oh man.
Fuck. Anyway,
that's a piss off.
so, but the trip.
The trip was
my
great.
God, this thing is amazing out on the highway. With that automatic in third gear, it's right at like 4,000 RPM for 110 kilometers an hour.
Yeah.
So anytime I needed to pass, I just put a little squeeze on the gas pedal, and the
you're
handlebar
already-
just pushed the car
Yeah,
ahead,
you're
man.
already in your power band.
Oh, way into it. It was so amazing, man. I never had to floor the car once.
Oh, that's awesome.
Never had to pull it into second to get the RPMs up. Just step on the gas and the fucking car moved forward. If I needed to pass, I just stomp on it. Oh my God, man. I've
That's
never
awesome.
felt a car like this that works so good. You know, so for years I've had just normally aspirated ones. So to have one where I can say power in the same
Oh,
sentence
that's
as the
tightly
title.
packed. Oh. Look at that.
Brand spanking new laddie.
Ooh. That's gonna be awesome.
Yep. That's your first piece.
Throw it up here. Ew, that's kind of heavy. One-handing.
Oh.
So what do we got here? We got
These will
your
fly.
seats.
Get these out of here. Ah, I guess.
Get some of the wedging stuff out, eh?
Well, maybe we'll grab this first.
All right. Well, here, I'll hold that second.
Oh, it's hooked on something.
We are on.
Oh, no.
How's your battery?
Don't worry about it.
All right. Now we can get your seat out. Here, let me just open this up. Kind of fell on my hand a little bit.
That's so tiny.
Oh. I know, this is a naturally aspirated 1 liter, and this will be going in that blue car. See if I can make a fool of myself.
Check these out.
Oh, got pockets. Those are also GTs.
Yep.
Same pattern, eh?
Yep. Okay.
Let's just move this out of the way.
Sure thing.
I guess less is...
It's not that heavy.
Oh. I can't believe you missed yourself with all the coolant.
Almost. I have no idea what's wrong with it. No idea. It even comes with a wiring harness. Wow.
Yep, everything except the engine. Sorry, the ECM. Okay.
You know, this part alone is $500.
What, to buy a new one?
Yeah, this here.
So your idle control?
Yes. Mine's messed up on mine.
Well, there you go.
Hey, I can make a really nice looking valve cover. Alright, so this one's going to be fun to get in. I think I can rotate your seats. Oh, that slides.
Well lubricated. Wait, let me just put the driver's seat up.
Yes, that slides better than any other seat I've ever seen. And I just barely brushed up against it.
I even lubed the windows before just to make sure that they were. I'm going to get you to push on the back side of the engine.
This is a lot heavier. Yeah, it is. That thing is heavy.
Heavier.
Might need to tripod this.
Perhaps that was all shoved in the back.
Right? Here. Yeah. All right. Hopefully it doesn't fall down.
Let's give good pictures of our backside.
All right, so where to grab? That's the real question. Okay, I got the water now. Gonna find a belt. Oh, this thing's so big. Oh, fuck. Here. I guess I'll grab these. You want to grab right here? 1, 2. Oh. That thing's so much heavier.
Yeah, amazing the difference.
One piston extra, AK what, another 200 pounds?
No, not
That's what it feels like.
I think these are what, 125, 150? Somewhere around there, so this has got to be 200 of us.
Whew. I guess if you want to hold that, and we'll dump this into the back of the tractor.
Not quite as interesting as Cold War motors, but certainly period correct parts. That exhaust manifold is sex made of iron.
Oh. That's why I want to bring Toyota. Oh. My neck. Oh. Oh,
You gonna live?
I got a bad shoulder. Should have stretched before I did this. Thank you. So anyway, Paul is very nice and picked up these goodies for me.
Yeah.
All the way from, well, we're
Chilliwack. Well, they started doing Prince George, but
yeah.
I only had to go to Chilliwack.
Exactly. Well, either way is a long drive.
Oh, it was beautiful.
Yeah.
What a trip.
Oh man.
Even with the engines in the back. I never was concerned for my safety or fear of passing. It just made wonderful power.
Oh, I mean that. What these made? What 70?
70 stock with what 89 foot-pounds of torque.
Yeah, and
those stock are 100 horse with 83
yeah,
foot-pounds
so
of torque.
100 horse, 55 horse, and 70 horse. Stock. So this is the turbo 3-cylinder.
It's way above 70. Using a horsepower calculator, I worked it out to about 95.
Last time my shoulder felt like this, I just literally placed a tire like this. It was no rim, just. Oh yeah, right, this one is definitely heavy.
Well, give it another 20, 30 years, it'll get a lot worse.
Oh, I don't doubt it. Okay, so this one I'm definitely gonna have to use a crane for because I'm not fucking hand shoving that in. That one, I mean, this one's not going in a car anyway. But
whose car is this for?
This is my blue car.
Oh, just to keep the runner?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just is to make it a runner.
Right on. You got all the bits you need?
Should have all the bits I need. Doesn't mean I do.
That thing's calcified.
Yeah. I mean, BC, I can't remember how many kilometers are on this one. He told me, but I can't remember.
He said it was a good runner, but, you know, that's a matter of opinion.
You don't know until you get her going.
Yeah.
I mean, at least it's nice it came with a clutch. Clutch looks pretty new on it.
Yes, the clutch is definitely new. Dizzy's if you need one.
Yeah, this is an older one. I'm gonna have to upgrade to the electronic one because this one's probably from what, 89.
Well, all you need is the ECM that runs it.
Yeah. Well, I have. I don't know if I have I only have turbo ones.
I know that won't work.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to remember. I might have another ECU somewhere, but I do have engine harness. I have body harnesses. I have all that. Right. But I think my ECM is for the non-vacuum advance.
I've got a vacuum advance ECU for my engine, but I can't part with it.
Yeah,
if I ever need a spare engine, I'm going to need that ECU. So.
That's exactly it. Yeah, I might be able to find someone selling one. Yeah.
Right on.
It even has a throttle cable.
Yeah, that was another thing I wanted to get off that turbo. Damn.
And TPS, everything. This thing has... See, I took this bracket off of mine because...
Why? You're smarter than an engineer, are you?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Engineers are the cheapest cocksuckers on the face of the planet, by. If it doesn't need to be there, they won't put it there.
Here's the alternator bracket. You
find all kinds of reasons to take it off, but I'll bet you don't know the reason they put it there.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah. So this is the piece that kept falling off of mine. This is why the alternator kept falling off. Yeah, because there's so, like, this thing leaked.
But do you have all 3 bolts in yours?
Okay.
Yes, I do.
So it leaked so bad that the oil just got down there and it just...
Yeah, so I brake cleaned it. Right. And then red Loctited it.
Right on. Cool.
And it has not fallen off since. The next thing to fall off was the motor mount.
Hang on.
But this thing has, just looking at it, had a way less leaks than the one I have in my car.
Oh, it's totally clean. Look at it. There's no oil on that.
Well, except for on the front of the pan.
Oh, just the pan itself?
Not even a leak, just a spot.
That's probably from the oil pressure sender.
Yeah. Nice.
G13B flywheel there. You can have them lightened up.
This one actually has most of this.
A guy on,
I have another top piece for this, so that's nice. For this one's chewed up on the top. I actually have another.
Good.
But yeah, I do. And because I had to destroy my bottom piece because my my harmonic balancer got stuck on there.
All right.
So that's one thing I need to try and work on mine, is getting these out because they all stripped out.
Buddy, an SSGTI rep has a Cultus manifold.
Ooh. That's the other side, right? That's the
Cultus style, and it's got the better tube. It's rounder. It's more of a can for the air to collect in while it's velocitizing through.
Yep. Yeah. Well, that's awesome. Did this one have a clutch too? No. This one will have the same clutch as a turbo one.
Yep.
Same flywheel.
Yep.
Oh, getting cold. I guess I should strap these down and go drop them off.
Right on. There's one little piece here.
Oh yeah.
This is very special factory part.
Yeah, this is the windshield
glass
cover.
Protector for your rear window. When you're putting the top down, you put this in between so that it doesn't rub and scratch itself. Yep. This is an original Geo Metro convertible top part.
And this is from T3 Reg Top originally.
Originally, yes. So we are passing on the mantra of an extremely special person.
Oh yeah, exactly. I'm very, very excited to have this in my hand.
So maybe put it underneath a piece of carpeting for a couple of weeks, get it all flattened out, walk on it, make sure it's nice and flat.
Oh yeah.
That's how I straightened out this piece of cardboard. See, Cold War Motors has agents, eh? And they just hold the camera sometimes, so I'll be Agent G10T. I wanted him to do a paint job on my car. I said, hey man, mine qualifies. The wall didn't come down until November of '89. My car was made in May of '89, so it's Cold War era. Kind of laughed.
That's awesome. You have a knife in your car at all?
I have a box cutter.
That was perfect, thank you.
Master crap.
See if I can slice myself open.
Good Canadian shit.
Right? See if I can cut the one in the process and try to open it.
Oh, you missed. Go back and try again.
Yeah.
So what am I going to do now? I got all these seats I got to put in the house.
Oh,
shite. No, that's no biggie. Oh wow, he's...
strap down. We'll find a good spot to strap
Okay.
That was cut really good. Uh-oh.
Go!
These are longer than I expected. I bought these are like $20. These straps at Costco.
Yeah. We had them on sale too for a while, just clearing them out.
Yeah, well, I mean, I needed these a long time ago.
I should have put a couple of those in there. I could have hooked them up real good to the baby straps here.
Oh, I thought we put the mini bike in the back of my thing.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, because he has a little mini bike that he built. And we used my 97, I think it was, to haul it to Regina.
And it had child tether anchors in the back?
No, we just hooked it to the seat anchor.
Right on.
So I didn't have that.
The second time I brought it in my car.
Yeah. This is a G35. Holy lick.
So what's the next project, man? I'm itching to do some work with you.
That's going to be the blue car, putting that motor in.
So that's it? Just throw an engine in it?
Throw an engine, make it run.
Jeez, we're talking maybe a couple hours of work.
I know, right?
Let's do her.
We got everything.
Let's get her done, bye.
Sounds good. And this one, I need to tear into this one, see what's wrong with it.
What were you told?
He said he didn't know what's wrong with it. As far as I remember, it's been so long since I've talked about it.
Mm-hmm.
These are long.
Well, it's all nuts and bolts, man.
Oh yeah.
Let's get on her.
You want to put one engine on this side, one engine on that side, and just use the 2 tether anchors on the bottom?
Yeah.
Wow.
Probably the best way.
Okay, well, I'll move. This is $50.
Wow.
That was $200.
Right on.
This is $50 because I was buying it.
Good deal.
If I didn't buy this would have been a lot more.
Did you try turning the crank or anything?
No,
See if
I
it
have
would.
not.
Just grab a pulley, see if you can turn it.
Oh,
yeah, she turns, so there's 90% of the problem's gone right there.
Might be a head gasket problem. That's what mine had.
Cracking the head or something.
I don't know. Mine had a head gasket problem. Unless the camshaft is broken. I don't know. There's a hole in here. Maybe we can see the timing belt. Did you turn it?
It's turning.
Oh.
Yeah, it's turning. So you got valve train, you got...
Might have another GTI swap vehicle soon.
Hey, that'll be fun to watch. Gee, can I come over and help?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
I don't have a Samurai anymore.
That would have fit real nice.
Or you find the transmission, put it in the right direction.
Hey, if I find a Samurai tranny, we can put it rear-wheel drive facing.
In
anything.
a Metro?
Rear-wheel drive Metro?
Yeah. There's that clown did the firefight turbo with the 305 in it.
Oh yeah.
He says, what should be my next project? I said, restore that car back to factory. He goes, no. There's like 3 left in the country, and he goes and destroys a factory turbo Firefly. A Mark 1 Firefly.
Ago, wasn't it?
Well, he just sold it last year.
I know he sold it, but I think that's been built for a long time.
Oh, what I would do to have a Mark 1 Firefly turbo.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a nice car.
Scarcer than hen's teeth.
I think it only went for like 25 or something.
What, brand new?
No, that one. I think.
Oh, that. Oh, who cares? It's a V8. He's destroyed the car.
That's like the longest tether. Oh, that's way back there. Might have to use this. This is my first time using these straps. Don't want to wreck that too much. Should be fine.
Just don't hit anything on the way home, you will be fine. Whoa! Crunchy!
There, now it's solid. I mean, I could have, if I laid it on its side too, I could have put a ton of cover.
I think this come off your engine.
Yeah, that'll wire on.
Older, it's just a plug. Oil center.
That didn't make very far. Well, even has block here on it. Gotta put that in the truck.
Canadian only equipment.
I don't know if I would call it a block heater when it sits on the outside of the block.
It's a manifold warmer. That's what the actual technical term is, manifold warmer. Its entire purpose is just to keep the fuel and air from separating when cold startup. Cold weather, the fuel can fall out of the air.
Yeah.
If the manifold's warm, it fires.
You need help moving your stuff in?
No, I'm good.
Oh, because it's throttle body. Right?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah,
I got it on the turbo too.
yeah, same thing. Well, same spot, same motor, just different.
Same engine.
Same motor, but different.
No, there's not much different.
I know there's not much.
Just a couple of machine.
Yeah, machining bits like the oil drain, oil feed, and
The oil feed's a screw, a plug. That's the only difference.
okay, sorry, the
I'm
oil
just-
drain, because I know
Yeah,
that is
you
an
have to
actual
bore
plug,
that,
yeah, and
and
then
then-
the injectors.
Well, that's on the manifold.
Yeah,
So.
on the head.
But the other part is the
knock
sensor.
Yeah, the knock sensor.
Yeah, the knock sensor has got to be machined.
Yeah.
But that's it. That's all the differences.
Yeah, it's not much.
Any regular G10 with a set of pistons, lower compression pistons, can be turned into a turbo engine.
Yep.
Everything
Unless
else
you
is
wanna run the higher compression. Then you're
High
playing
compression
dangerous.
turbo?
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Better.
Grenade!
For these things,
You
yes.
just need better fuel.
Yeah, lots of it.
Yeah, I need tune it. Well, I mean, if it's on a standalone ECU, you can tune it with some airplane fuel.
110 avgas.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a horny train driver.
I've heard some people when they tried running some avgas in their car, no tune.
I ran premium through the mountains, but once I got to Calgary, it was back to the regular gas.
This thing is still running on premium from Regina because Domo was selling their premium as regular because they ran out of regular.
Oh,
But
great.
regular, in my opinion, it gets this flashing check engine light stalls. You gotta dilute it until it runs proper again to premium.
It was only 96 cents a liter in Alberta.
Oh man, I
For
wish.
regular.
Yeah, see, it was 96 cents during the day at Domo when they had their regular, and as soon as they got to their premium, it went up to 102. But everywhere else was also 102 even with regular because Domo was cheaper than this, right?
Okay. There you go. I guess that's about it.
I think that's the most time that the camera's been on my face.
There you go.
Yeah, well,
It's your fault.
this is.
This isn't just gonna unravel by itself.
Oh, it probably will. It'll flap in the wind. I might as well push forward. I was just hoping to not have those stringing out the back. I'll probably throw the boots on them, I guess. Yeah, might as well throw this forward, roll it up. Actually, you got the tighter side. You want to roll it? There. Now it's tight on this side. Then we can just lock it in. Come here, you. There we go. These will flap around a little bit. Fixed. I think I forgot to charge my light again. Oh, no, it works. All right, so we just dropped off the engines, and since it's nearby, in Zach's garage, we have the white car, and he's done some work on it. Those lights turned on. It's very chromy. Alright, so I can't remember if I got this on camera or not. It's been so long.
No, I just sent you Snapchats.
That's right. So anyway, this is the exhaust manifold that he made. He was too excited and MIG'd it instead of TIGging it, because we don't have a TIG welder here, only a MIG.
I just take
Oh, TIG, but
I
not...
just don't have gas.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Now I
no.
won't make gas too though, so.
That's what it is. Actually, I thought... I forgot about that. What?
There's also no pedal for this one, which is annoying.
There's no straw. I tried sucking out of it. Anyway, mock-up motor in here with the exhaust manifold, and now he's building the downpipe, which I can see underneath here. Kind of fell apart, eh?
Nope.
Or you just left it. So how are we routing the exhaust on this again?
Huh?
How are we routing the exhaust again on this? I don't
Uh,
remember. Are we doing behind the wheel or what?
I think so. We'll go under the motor and then behind the passenger wheel somehow.
So it's not too bad, eh? You ground out the insides too? Or what's that from?
Oh, yeah, the grinding the burrs off from cutting it.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Should just stay like that. No, but a cutout on this thing would be awesome. There's so...
No, I was looking at it, I'm like, you just leave it down like that, call it good, right?
Yeah. But that's a fire hazard, remember that.
Well, maybe if you didn't have all your engines leaking oil everywhere.
And gas, maybe. I mean, I've never had one leak gas yet, but I have seen it. This car, it's not the prettiest one, but sentimental to me, to my buddy Fire Dog on YouTube and the forums that had it. And that's why I'm trying to rebuild it, kind of like how he had it. And we have to rewire the whole car. So we finally figured out which ECU we're going to run. We're going to run a Megasquirt 3X. And haven't got it yet. Need to save up some cash to do that. And then we're going to rewire the whole car. So the wiring that's in here now, which I'm very haggard. This is for Megasquirt 1 on batch injection with distributor. We're going to try, maybe not even try, we're going to succeed in doing coil on plug with multi-port fuel injection, so actual full sequential injection instead of just the batch injection, which these come factory. Yes, they have 3 injectors, but they all fire at the same time. And we want them to fire each one individually as needed. So once we get that all dealt with, maybe we can run it, go get it tuned, and that's the plans for it. The only bad part, okay, this is one thing I hate about this car. Every time I look at it, I'm just like, oh, it's so much work. Just look at this. Like, this is so confusing. I don't know any of it. And
you know what makes it easier? When you take the cutters and you just cut all of it off. And
then, then I'll feel better when I see no wires here. Until new wiring comes in and you're like, oh. But the thing is, we're also going to have to do the... Here, I'll turn this off. I don't think we need this light. Last time it was pretty dark in here. But we'll need to solder those wires to the terminal cups, because the ones I'm getting are not pre-soldered. It's about like a $40 American difference. It's just the labor, right?
Yeah.
But $40 American difference, and we're in Canadian dollars, so it's very much a difference. It's like over $100 difference.
Yeah. And
so I do not feel like spending $100 more just to have the terminal cups already soldered on when we can do it ourselves. But I will buy the $3. Well, actually, no, I'm probably going to buy the cups here local, because it'll probably be cheaper to buy them local. It's $3 US each. I'm a cheapskate when it comes.
$8 right there.
Yeah, but then you have to think about shipping. Shipping on top of that.
I would assume they would put it in the same box as the wire.
Yeah, but the weight goes up by like an ounce.
Oh, did you get this turbo? Probably didn't.
What's this? This is the turbo that we were going to use, right?
Yeah, I'll pull the hot side off. Okay,
so we are actually using a different turbocharger than what we were originally going to. And so the turbocharger that we're using on this is off of a Dodge. Well, I mean, it would have came in the Omni too, wouldn't it?
Anything with the 4-cylinder turbo, I think.
The 4-cylinder turbo of Chrysler, so like a Dodge Spirit turbo.
Like
and
the 70s or 80s.
Yeah, and like even the Caravan turbos, I think even came with this turbo. Anyway, this is a Mopar turbo, I guess, Chrysler, whatever. Old, perfect for this.
It's actually still made by Mitsubishi.
Really? All right, well.
Yeah, I think this center section would switch out with that center section, I think. But the impeller and compressor are different size.
So anyway, this is the reason why we're not running the exact same turbo as the one that's on the convertible, which is what this is. So the exhaust housing side, okay, I'm gonna need my light for this. Okay, so if you can look in there, all the cracking, originally you couldn't see that. It just looked like carbon buildup.
Yeah.
And see,
it all looks like it's a factory mold defect.
Right. So this is automatic transmission turbo 4G63 Eagle Talon 1G or 2G. I can't remember. But anyway, look at the wastegate. The wastegate.
It doesn't even line up.
It doesn't even line up. Like here, let me put this on the lower setting. Oh, no, only higher. That is the low setting. Yeah, so like, it doesn't even line up there. It's... I'm afraid to see... I've never inspected the turbo on the...
I don't think this car that this was out of ever ran boost. you could actually see where the turbine wheel was rubbing inside the housing at one point somewhere
Before
on
you
one of
cleaned it up.
these. Yeah.
But I'm afraid to see what the convertible turbo looks like when we go to change it.
Even that one isn't great, but it's better than this.
Yeah, and unfortunately, when you're on a budget, this is the kind of stuff you find, right?
Wow, with that, you can see it's cracked all the way around there.
Here, let me turn this. Oh, I can see the cracker right there. Let's see if I can get it on here.
Yeah, there's cracks in here too.
Yeah, so there's a crack, glare right there, and all the way around. That is, wow. I'm so glad we didn't just try using that turbo without cleaning it. Because that's what we were originally going to do. We were just going to slap it on there, and then he was like, you should clean all the carbon off of it. And when we cleaned all the carbon off of it, we saw all the cracks and everything like that. So that turbo is definitely a no-go.
Zadwat says we should just weld the hole shut for the wastegate and turn it into a jet turbine for fun, since it's garbage anyways.
Yeah, right? So, I mean,
Happen.
I wouldn't doubt from you guys that it wouldn't happen, or that it would happen. Sorry, not wording that right. I know it's going to happen.
Whether it works or not, it's a different story. But
Exactly. At least the attempt will be there. I don't know if I'll be able to get video of it, but if there is any video of it, I will try to upload it, because that'd be kind of interesting to see. Oh, that tire's finally going flat. Or was it flat when we pulled it in? Probably, because you can tell that the whole tread is pulled over. But yeah, so I got a different interior going in this thing. I got back seats, front seats, and they're going to have a different pattern than what's in there. And we're going to take the carpet out, completely clean it. So this weekend, that's the plan. Pull the interior out, go get the carpet clean, take the seats away because we're not going to need those. And I think we're going to keep the carpet out for when we do the wiring, because then it'll just be easier that way. Might have to pull the dash out, don't know. Probably be easier to not have a dash in there.
yeah, probably.
So got everything, start from scratch. This is the biggest project I've ever taken on in my life so far. I mean, my GT, I've had no dash, I had no carpet, none of this, and I pulled like the fenders off and redid the whole wiring harness. Well, redid as in lay it in, plug it in, and then swap the engine from a 3-cylinder, or from 4-cylinder chassis to a 3-cylinder chassis, which are actually different because of this motor mount. This motor mount is pushed back about 2 inches, 3 inches on the 4-cylinder chassis, and since this is a actual 3-cylinder chassis, this motor bolts up, no modifications. So we'll probably put some synchro mesh in this when we go, like once we get the engine on here and stuff. The other engine is a head gasket away of going together. I got the check valve for the oil check, and then I need to get a head gasket and put it together, and then we should be able to just bolt it up here. So yeah, see, it's a hydraulic lifter.
Disgusting.
You didn't believe me. You can pull them apart and you can rebuild them, which the ones in my head are rebuilt.
I'm comfortable with this.
He thought that they were solid. Oh yes, and going from, he was telling, this is like the same size.
Yeah, there's just a lot more clutch packs.
Exactly. Look at this. This is what that exhaust manifold used to look like. This one isn't cleaned up at all. Yeah, there's lots of stuff going around in this garage. I don't know much about it, on the stuff in here, other than that is 1JZ.
And an R154.
R54 transmission.
R154.
Well, I don't know my Toyotas. But yeah, so this is the plan. See if we can make it happen. I'd definitely love to see it happen. Alright, well I guess that's it for this video. Bye-bye.